Hey, it's Alex at Motoroso.com, your dedicated auto parts marketplace, and today we're in studio to take a close-up look at the wheels and tires we've chosen for our 2019 Raptor bolt-on build project, and we've got tons more videos coming out for that build project, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Now, of course, when you're shopping for wheels and tires, go to Motoroso.com. We've got over 60,000 options of wheels and tires for you to choose from, and we've got live chat and 1-800 support to help you pick your wheels and tires. Let's take a look. When it comes to wheels and tires for any car or truck, it feels like there's probably a million options, and it can definitely be really overwhelming. And so much of it comes down to personal preference and taste, which color combination you're looking for. But on our Raptor, we wanted to go with something really unique and really aggressive looking. So in this case, we went with the Venom Rex VR601. This wheel looks fantastic, and it comes in some really unique finishes, and this is in particular a beautiful desert bronze color. And it's not super high gloss, but it's not matte either. It's got like a really nice satin finish to it. And we think it's gonna look really killer up against our white Raptor with our carbon fiber accents. And if we do our big brake kit, we're gonna have a nice red caliper peeking out from behind it. I think it's gonna look fantastic. Now, the size for this Raptor is a 6x135 bolt pattern. It's a 20x9 wheel, and it's a +12 offset. And with our stock fender flare widths, that's gonna be lined up right flush with the fender flare, not gonna be sticking out at all, maybe just a little bit with the tire, but it should look fantastic, a nice aggressive stance. And of course, these are available on Motoroso.com as a set, and they're gonna set you back around 1,700 bucks. Now, when you're choosing wheels, you definitely want to look at how was that wheel manufactured. And there's three major processes in aluminum alloy wheel manufacturing. There's cast, flow formed, or also known as flow forged, and then forged aluminum wheels. Now, cast wheels are basically a mold that metal is poured into, and then it's cooled off, and boom, there's your wheel. Now, these wheels are going to be porous. The metal is weaker because of the way it's made, and that means it's not quite as strong, and they have to use more material. So you end up with an aluminum wheel that is heavier, still lighter than steel, but it's heavier than an aluminum wheel needs to be. And it's definitely not as strong. So if you're gonna be racing, driving aggressively, high speeds, off-road, you may wanna think twice about a cast aluminum wheel. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, you're gonna have forged aluminum wheels. These are going to be your highest performance wheels. Perfect for racing, perfect for really high-end exotic applications. And the way they're made is a solid piece of aluminum that's then CNC machined, sometimes as a monoblock piece, sometimes as 2 or 3 piece wheels that are bolted together. But the resulting effect is an expensive wheel that really performs very, very well. It's gonna be very strong and very light, but you're gonna pay for that. Maybe a forged wheel will set you back on the low end, $1,000 a wheel, but you can easily get into $2,000 and $3,000 a wheel, and you're talking about almost $10,000 for a set of wheels for your car. A lot of money. Now, the cool thing is that flow forged is somewhere in between. Venom Rex makes their wheels through a process called flow forming. Flow forming basically is a cast wheel, but then they heat treat and stretch the wheel to get basically less material while strengthening the aluminum, and you get a product that costs a fraction of the price of a forged wheel, but is nearly as strong and light as a forged wheel, and that's what you get when you buy a Venom Rex wheel. Now, one of the biggest decisions we've had to make with this build so far was what type of tires to wrap around these gorgeous wheels. And as we looked at the size options, we really wanted to go with 37s on our Raptor, but even with leveling kit and even doing a little bit of trimming, you're still gonna get some rubbing. The only way to get no rubbing with 37s is to actually fully bang out the inner fender well, or to replace the fenders altogether with fiberglass or carbon fiber. And we ultimately decided that that's not the direction we're gonna go, and we didn't want any rubbing whatsoever, so we decided to go with 35s. Now, as far as the tires go, we wanted to choose a good quality all-terrain tire. We didn't want a mud terrain, so we went with the Toyo Open Country AT2. Now, this is one of the most popular all-terrain tires on the road, and you can of course buy these at Motoroso.com. We'll put a link right here. But they're popular because they get nice long tread life, very low road noise, and they still perform really well, and they have a cool aggressive sidewall pattern that makes them look a little bit more like a mud terrain without all the sacrifices of running a mud terrain tire. All right, that wraps up our close-up look at our Venom Rex VR601 and our Toyo Open Country all-terrain tires for our Raptor build project. We've got tons more installations coming on the build project, so make sure you subscribe to the channel, and our C8 is coming soon. We can't wait to share that with you as well. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you're shopping for your wheels and tires, make sure you check out Motoroso.com, where you can browse over 1 million top name brand products sold by trusted vendors at great prices, and the shipping is always free with no minimum. Now we're going to get these things mounted up, so watch for the next video and you can see these beautiful wheels in action. Thanks for watching.